Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is Coins. It's been a while. Well, it hasn't been a while for the Discord group. Go join the Discord group to join the open chat. If you want to become a member, go join the members channel or premium channel. The link is in the description below. This is more of a comprehensive but quick. We're going to keep this under 10 minutes. There's not much to say. Yes, a lot has happened since the last video on August 17th, but we have been chatting about it in somewhat in the open group, in the open chat, and definitely in the members and premium group. I make 5-minute videos very often. And the last thing we talked about was we're going to switch screens here. If I can find it, it might be no, not that one. Nope, not that one. Okay, that's why. Yeah, it is the primary. Give me a second. Um, the last thing we talked about in the members group, we gave you pretty much a rough idea of what could happen with Bitcoin. Again, where Bitcoin goes, altcoins follow. And sorry, give me 1 second. I'm going to swing this OBS over to another screen. Okay, so what we were talking about last time, we are going to go into the video. No, don't want to move from there. We gave you basically a rough idea of what could happen as a fractal of the last structure. We're not necessarily, it's not 100% going to look like that. We're going to have to redo that. But we were saying we were going to come up to 119-ish, 120, 119-ish. We end up falling short of that, which is pretty much a swing fail pattern. We went to 118 and then we pulled back. Actually, sorry, let me double check. We went to nearly 118 and then now we're sitting at 100, around 114,600. Do I think we're going to continue down to this 104 800 level? Yeah, it's definitely possible, but that's what we're going to take a look at today to see if that is possible. We're going to go back to the other screen. This is the bare bones chart. We had a higher low in price action, and we had, which was just a deviation to pull down to take out shorts that were above this previous high of 122,000. We hit those, and then we pulled back. And if we take a look at market cipher, then you can see the obvious deviation that happened. We got a higher low in price, and we got a lower low in the oscillator. You see the white wave turn into a red dot at this top, and then we curled over there, created a red dot on this higher low, and money flow started coming out. This is the 2-day chart. Money flow started coming down to where we ended up getting back to 108,000, which we did talk about in the members group. We had damn near the exact bottom ready to play. Most of us got back in around 108 if you were paying close attention. We were watching the 1 minute chart on that very specific time frame. So we got a pull down reversal back from the 108 level, and we came back through the green wave, and now we're sitting at a red dot on the 2-day with price action pulling back, and same thing with the 1-day. We're starting to get some bleeding on this downturn for the volume indicator. Okay, so with that said, we're going to go into the fully fleshed out chart, and as you can see here, this is on the weekly. Weekly money flow is still going up in green. So what I gave you before was as much of the bad news as I could give you. We have a 2-day red, but at the same time, money flow is dipping. At the same time, we have RSI dipping and stochastic dipping at the same time. If we go into the daily, you can get a closer view. Again, we got the money flow coming out. We got the red dot. We got the fake out green dot into a red dot. And now we're starting to come down. So it looks like on these time frames, the 3-hour looks fine because the money flow is continuing up in green. Stochastic and RSI are coming down. Money flow is pointing down in a way, but overall the trend is up on the 3-day. So, okay, I was going to say, so what is that telling us? But right now, we are waiting for if the 3 day is going to come down as well from this level, this yellow VWAP is going to come down to uh, break this 0 level and come down and create a red dot, or if we're going to bounce from there, time will tell. But it looks like time frames under the 2 day, under the 3 day, they're looking bearish, but bearish in the short term. Ultimately, we should be getting a bounce. Ideally, we want to see a bounce at no lower than 13K. I do not want to see us come down to 11K. I want the bullish momentum to continue, but it could take half a week. It could take another 3 days for us to see that positive momentum flip. We could get a lot of volume coming in on Monday morning. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be Monday morning. We want to see some volume coming in, but true support is not showing until this 11,000 mark. So we do have to be cautious with where we are loading up our longs at. Yes, 13,000 at this value area low or value area high looks promising. Let's put that there and change it. See if we can get some settings going here. If it lets me, are you gonna let me? Doesn't really. Let me see if I can double click it. Yes, everything's just going slow right now. So if I click, okay, we can just do it from here. Make that orange, and we're gonna just say value area. I don't think it'll let me in anyways. Visual order. Yeah, anyways, that's the value area high. That's the next level we're gonna look for tomorrow. We do want this price action to happen very quickly. What do I want to see happen? Let's clean this. Let's make this visual a little bit cleaner. Where we have 7 minutes. All right, so we're going to get to the point. Ultimately, we want to see a bounce from orange line on up. Worst case, we want to see a bounce from 11K, and then we should see a sharp move up. Let's pull a fractal. So what I did notice is these fractals are getting more volatile. You see how we're zoomed out on the 2 day, but if you take a look at the 15K to 32K move, 15K to 32K move, it zoomed out, it looks very tame, right? Very, very flat, very tame, very easy to chart. And this is pretty much the pattern we've had on the way up on this parabolic move. And so it's been the same structure all the way up, but what's happening is it's getting more volatile, more and more volatile as we go up. And that's where the shakeouts are coming in at. But right now, to get to the point, what I'm seeing happening is we're currently on this third. Let's see. So we have this price action happening, the breakup, and then it seems like we are in this section right here. It seems we're in this section right here. So we could really take, this is just a sharper, more volatile version of this rounded area here. We get this move up, we get an accumulation, we break out again, and then we accumulate again. It's pretty much the same structure. It just looks slightly different. There's just more players coming in. So with more players coming into Bitcoin, corporate entities, financial entities coming in, you have to make the game a little bit more difficult. So yes, this is the same structure. It just looks sharper. And so now this sharp structure, which was very volatile and lasted for 9 months, 8 months, we're going to get something very similar. So we got this structure break up here, got the accumulation break up again, and now we're continuing this structure here. So we are actually not in this section here for the fractal. We're already playing this part out, right? So we broke up. This is the same structure as this structure, right? Now we played out this structure. We played out this structure here, right? Now we just went higher because we're going more vertical, more parabolic, right? So this structure is stretching itself out. It's like it's going through a black hole, right? At first, at the beginning of the black hole, it's normal, and then closer you get into the black hole, the more things stretch out, right? So now we're pretty much playing. We played this level here: double top, double top, double top, double top, pull down. We got the pull down, right? Pull down there, break up. It looks a little bit shorter, right? we didn't quite get this value area high touch that we got here. We got more of a we stopped here at the um, point of control, of this level instead of that value area high, and now we pull back to a lower low. But what happened on that lower? Shoot, sorry. What happened on that lower low? What happened on the lower low here? We got a higher low bull divergence. No matter which way you see it, we got a bull divergence. Whether you're looking at the green line here or this dot to this dot, we got a bullish divergence here, and then we continued bullish divergence squeeze into a breakout ultimately, right? So we're looking for the same type of structure, getting to the point again. Let's see how we're gonna do it. 1, 2. We're gonna go from here, and just to look at the next few weeks, I guess, or the next little structure, we can go from here, right? How far do we really pull back? Like I said, I don't think anything more than the value the point of control there, 11K, right? We get that little price action. Again, I mean, honestly, there's a hope that we don't get anything more than, pull down. It will just say to that level, double bottom to that level, and then we could possibly create this fractal here into a new breakout, and then we can get to the point where we can end this market in November-ish or so, November to mid-November, and be done with this market. Ultimately, or be done with this bull market. Ultimately, we want to stay somewhere around this yellow line, right? Okay, that's ultimately what I'm saying. So we're looking for no lower than 11K over the next week or so. Fingers crossed. Worst case, we're looking at coming back down to this previous value area low, even the point of control from the last structure at 104,900 before we take off into mid-November. Yes, things seem bleak. Take a deep breath. Go find some more money somewhere. Don't over leverage yourself to where you're going to get liquidated. Under 104K if you're playing Bitcoin, and same thing for your altcoins. Play it safe. With that said, we're taking a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance looks like it's trying to, this is on the daily chart, looks like it's trying to curl up. Okay. Looks like it's trying to curl up and make moves up with the red money flow coming up. Ultimately, we want to reject at 60% if we do get to that level. If we do pull up to 60%, we could see altcoins bleed a little bit more from there. The DXY, the dollar looks like it's trying to bounce. We definitely need the dollar strength to go up. Dollar strength goes up against Bitcoin dominance going down. That means money's coming into the market. That's the idea. So we're going to leave it at that, 13 minutes or so. Keep a lookout for us to go down to 11K. Ideally, we want to go to 13. It looks like to the value area high at 13,000. 13,400. So we're going to attempt to play that first thing in the morning as the market opens. We're West Coast 6:30 a.m., East Coast 9:30 a.m. We will have a 5-minute video watching that level, because it looks like that's the first level we're possibly gonna go. So we'll see how it works out for tomorrow. We could possibly reject at 115,200 if things aren't looking too rosy. So keep that out on the radar. We'll talk about it more in the group. Go join Discord and we'll get to it. If there's anything that you do want to talk about, anything that you're missing out on, gaming, tokens, whatever, let me know and we'll talk about it. All right, 15 minutes, sorry, or 14 minutes, sorry about that. But we had to get it out. We had to, we had to make sure we touched on at least the major topics. So again, check all the links in the description below, join the group, and we'll talk about it later. Thanks.